CBDC stands for Central Bank Digital Currency. It is a currency issued directly by the central banks. It can be done on a wholesale basis, which is to essentially allow the commercial banks to issue it on a retail basis and do the management of it on retail and then relate back to the central bank, which will be a wholesaler, or it can be done directly by the central bank doing directly a retail CBDC. The challenge with CBDC is it gives the central bankers complete control and the ability to program your money. What it does is it gives them the ability to say what you can use your money for, where you can use your money. It's called programmable money. Some people call it smart contracts. I call it very stupid contracts. But it gives you the ability to issue programmable money and do complete surveillance and control of where and how people use their money. Now, I say that CBDCs are quite dangerous, and they are. However, it's very important to understand that this kind of complete control comes about not through CBDCs, but having an all-digital monetary system. So what we want to stop is an all-digital monetary system because it is possible to do the equivalent of CBDCs on a private basis. So I can use merchant codes with your bank account and your credit card. I can kick you off your online payment systems if I don't like what you're saying on social media. There are many different ways if we go to an all-digital financial system. We have digitized throughout our economy, so our homes are full of digitized equipment that can be identified and surveilled. Our cars are more and more electric. They can be stopped remotely. The thing to understand is if we go to an all-digital transaction system, financial transaction system, with a digital ID, so I can tell you're you and I'm me with great precision, then suddenly all those different digitized items and equipments and systems snap into one complete control grid. And the key to that snapping into the control grid is the digital ID and the all-digital monetary system. Now, let me tell you what that looks like, because we don't have a financial problem. We have a governance problem. If you do it in a system where a secret governance system that is non-transparent and outside of your control, if that gives them the power to basically turn on and shut off your transactions, we're in a coup d'etat world. By creating an all-digital transaction system with a digitized economy and a digital ID, suddenly the central bankers now control fiscal policy. They can determine where you go, when you go. So let's go back to the pandemic. During the pandemic, if the lockdown said you can't go more than a mile from your home and you can only go that on Tuesday and Thursday, in an all-digitized economy with satellite flying overhead, they can literally track you, and if you don't do what they say, they can turn off your money. Now, what this means is you not only have usurping of the people's representatives, but you have a usurping of the state powers. So under the Constitution, the powers not delegated to the federal government are the reserved to the states. But now the central bankers asserting line of fiscal policy, making the rules and enforcing them centrally, can literally control healthcare or other powers reserved to the states, and by the ability to literally control your financial transactions. The way to make that transition is just say total control. If you don't eat cricket flour and synthetic meat made in a lab, we'll turn off your money. Use cash, encourage the local businesses to use cash, encourage your local banks to support cash. You can always use cash, and you can use checks. Keep the cash and check systems going.
Hey, patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about central bank digital currencies. CBDCs, you see me, are being piloted by many governments throughout the world. Catherine Austin Fitts, president of Solary Inc., explained the dangers of digitizing currencies and what we can do to preserve our freedom. Yes, cash is king, so we need to keep cash alive. how can we escape the trap? And we are talking about in terms of digital IDs and CBDCs. Cause as you can see in Jamaica, well, PM Wholeness and the JLP are push the NIDS digital ID system. Yeah, and that digital ID is the key to turning Jamaica into a fully digital society over time. So once them launch NIDS and all we voluntarily give up our rights and our freedoms, cause I saw them do it, Don't think them all come with a gun, door to door, and force everybody to accept the digital IDs. No, they make you voluntarily give up your rights and your freedoms when you accept these digital IDs and these digital currencies. Yes, you assign the contract and I tell them, say, yes, I want to be enslaved forever, and also me want me pick me and my future generations to also be enslaved forever. No, me don't know about nobody else, but we as melanated Africans, we should be the first one to sense the danger of a new form of enslavement in the form of digital society. You see me? We supposed to be allergic to slavery and being enslaved. Again, we are the first one who are supposed to resist any form of enslavement, whether chattel slavery in the physical form or a digital enslavement or even economic colonization by a foreign power. We already got through 400 and odd years worth of slavery, the worst kind on the face of the planet. So why we as Africans can realize them a push it, especially in former slave colonies and even on the continent of Africa in countries like Nigeria. Them a push this whole digital ID and digital currency. This digital currency where the government a push is a centralized digital currency, meaning the central bank are going to be in control of it, / the government. Now, when we are talking about Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency. No government in the world don't like Bitcoin because them cannot control it. Bitcoin gives you 100% freedom. So the central banks and the government are trying to counter Bitcoin by creating their own digital currency. And when we want to know about governments, they don't really want the population to have freedom and to disagree with them. They would mind if them could have control we the way how them want to control we. Meaning if they say jump, we say how high. If they say take this, we take it. You see me? Yes. Canada is also one of the countries where I spearhead this digital currency initiative and digital ID initiative. And we can already see the close relationship where Jamaica have with Canada. Yes. And guess what? Jamaica is being influenced by these said external foreign entities. Cause guess what? If Jamaica not do where Canada say, for example, well, guess what? We are going to shut off the farm work program where Jamaicans always come pan. Yes. And guess what now? The farm worker them now go realize the danger of saying no to countries like Canada. Not knowing say, look, the Jamaican government I say no to Canada is actually preserving our freedom. Them now go see it that way, They more see it and say, oh, what kind of idiot government this? Them basically a box food out of my mouth. Now how me I go take care of my family? Now how me I go maintain my youth? The farm worker not seeing the bigger picture, Not seeing the clear and present danger that is ahead. Him only a focus on his immediate needs and wants, and him a go lose him source of income. So basically, him would not choose total enslavement over making the tough decision to stay a yard and build Jamaica. You see me? Cause if you tell these countries no, say, well, me no feel, better yet, I don't think that's the direction I want to lead my country and my people into. Them are going to impose sanctions, visa restriction, pull the farm work program, and America I go pull sanction pan we as well, visa restrictions and other sanctions, and tell them tourists said don't come to Jamaica. England are gonna do the same thing. That's how they bully poor developing third world countries like Jamaica. That is how they get with a bow to them and submit to them, which is still a slave and slave master dynamic. Them basically still have them boot in your neck, metaphorically speaking. You get what I say? Now picture a full digital society. Is in? No more gas vehicles, no more diesel vehicles, no more fossil fuel vehicles. Fully electric vehicle. All of them connect to the internet. No more cash. Just your phone you walk around with, cause everything upon your phone. You get me? No. The government have access to your money 24/7. Them have access to your motor vehicles 24/7. Them now have full control over the people and the society. 100% control and dominion. We are then free to impose and do anything to you. Cause if you dare say no or if you dare rebel, guess what? You can't drive none of your electric vehicle them what you ought to do. You probably can't even go through your door because even your house is fully digital. In America we call them smart homes. So guess what? They lock your door them and then let you out until you bow and submit to them. And you have to do it by your phone. You have to agree and sign to the contract by your phone. And if you not get what me I say, this are the dark side of total control, a total dystopian society. And it is also easy for your government unalive certain people where they want to get rid of via their vehicle. So picture this. They want to get rid of you. Yeah, drive your vehicle, go about your business, and then just hack your vehicle system. All you have to do, simple. Hack your vehicle system, start speed up your vehicle, lock all of your doors them, lock your seatbelt. You can't even pull your seatbelt. You can't even, so you're not escape to come out of your fully digital car with upon the internet 24/7. You speed up your car and go kill you off. Look how easy the system can assassinate and get rid of people what they want and make it look like it's an accident. And people might have said, oh yeah, over exaggerate, but it is not far-fetched. It's a very possible and dark reality. So I am not fond of these digital IDs and these CBDC where me see the world I try run out with. And the global elites are one boring set of people where always I look something to do. What better way to give themselves some excitement? Cause them bored, these people super rich. I mean I talk Elon Musk and Gates and Zuckerberg them. They are not the richest people in the world. Those are the ones that are public. The real rich elites will control everything. You don't know their name, you don't know where they live, and you don't know what they look like. For them money to enough, it can't even disclose. It probably pass zillions. You're not even in the zillions again, it pass that. Those are the truly powerful people. Them people are bored. So them want something exciting to do. You see me? So what next thing can do to get some form of excitement? Make we enslave all of humanity, little by little, one by one, and establish a one world government where we control all of the world leaders. We are them puppet master, and in cases like these, them thing are bigger than Andrew, them thing are bigger than Mark. You see me? So you can't even blame them. We have to blame ourselves. We have to take responsibility. Cause people don't love take accountability for their own personal autonomy. They want to say, oh, the government fault. No, you never have to take it. You should have stand up and say, no, Andrew, I do what he's told to do. And if I Mark in a power, Mark I go do what he's told to do. And the people if say, no, me not trust this. Me good with cash. Cash is king. So me could keep the physical money. Why me go fully digital so I can track all of my purchases? You see me? Have the ability to enable or disable my account. Me can't do no spending. Me can't do no purchase. All because me never submit to what the government want me to participate in. But dark times are ahead. You see me? Yeah. And people have got really choose, cause this is a red pill, blue pill moment, you know. People are equipped with enough knowledge and information where you cannot blame shift and say, oh, the government caused this. No, you caused this. You participated. You voluntarily, willingly walked in and give them all your personal information, hand over all of your freedom and autonomy over your body. You get me? Sometimes when somebody like me, where look like my fellow melanated Africans, tell them these things, some of the time I go through 1 year and come out through the next. But when somebody from Bakra race tell them, say, yo, this is a dangerous thing and we not fi trust it and we not fi participate in it, people quick off listen. You get me? Yes, because for some Africans, Bakra word hold more weight than mine. You get me? And you can go watch my video. Me do a full breakdown on NIDS with all of the disadvantages and all of the dark sides of NIDS, and videos like them, they not get no whole heap of view. Me not care who did cover the video, the topic or the subject before. Well, them never cover it like me. Everybody express their thoughts and their opinion in a one different way. So you can listen that the man there, that the man there, and that the woman there. Three of them are talk about the same thing. Three of them are going to talk about in a three different way. Three of them are going to bring a point, probably where the next one never talk about, and the next one are going to bring a point where the other two never talk about. That's so it go. You get me? My needs video is very informative. It's very educational. Yeah, I need to check it out. So me I go pin that video so you can go watch it. Me no know about you, me no know about an ex-man or an ex-woman, but me nah stop drive gas vehicle and diesel vehicle till the wheels fall off. Keep on a digital electric vehicle. Me no want to have nothing to do with that. Never trust a government. Never trust billionaires who say, oh, these people are conspiracy theorists. It's good to be paranoid when you live in these times. Be very conscious and aware of your governments, because them now do what is in the best interests of you and your family and the society. Imagine them a track you 24/7. If you're there your yard, then know you're there your yard. If you know one Uber, then know you're in a one Uber. Them even know the name of the Uber driver, the year, make, and model of the vehicle. That's how much control these people want over humanity. Because in their minds, they are the gods of this timeline and this modern era. Me no need the government for track and watch every move me make. It bad enough say them already can do that to an extent with the phones. Cause all I cell phone them, they have access to the microphone and the camera 24/7. Same thing with your laptop. Then you can access the camera and the microphone on your laptop at any given point or any time. So don't make them trick you with, oh, the digital currency is convenient and it will make your life easier and safer, and these are all the perks and advantages of being a fully digital society. Trick them a trick, no. No good can come of this. Keep cash. Cash is king. Pay keen and close attention and realize that they now push this aggressively in America like how them a push it on the former third world slave colony them. For some reason, me no see this aggression in America when it comes to digital IDs and digital currencies, specifically centralized digital currencies. That aggression, me no see it in America, none at all. And that because they know say Americans are very rebellious. Remember we are talking about the same Americans who basically run with the British, you know, went to war with the British, beat the British in the war and win and take their freedom. And them said Americans that we are talking about. You can't really push something like this upon them. And more importantly, Americans, citizens are well armed so they can defend themselves. So the state don't have a monopoly on violence when it comes to firearms. See you in the next video. One love, Jamaica.